Okay, but anyways, Vienality. So yeah, again, go on Vienna.
Vienna. So it's in Austria.
That's awesome. Let's talk about the tournament now.
So Vienna is this old city. It's one of the capitals of European culture for many years, and it is full of old and fantastic buildings, including the building that we were in, which was built in I think 1872.
Yeah, I saw your photos of that.
And it just amazing interior to this building. It's very pretty, and there are old portraits of whoever used to work in that space or whatever. It was a club, I guess. Looking down on you, so you're like playing whatever, and there's like some old guy from 1870, like who was old at the time,
right?
Like, looking down at you. And for a lot of the guys there, it was. I mean, they thought it was cute that I was so enthralled with that. Like, it wasn't that they couldn't understand it. It was more like you know, if somebody comes to Hollywood for the first time and they're like enthralled with the Hollywood sign, and I'm like, yeah.
Right,
you know, I see it every day, right? For them, that's just what Vienna is. It's just an old city with a ton of old buildings, and they see it constantly, and it's like, yeah, it's cool. Like, it's not that they think it sucks. It's like they're just so accustomed to it. So I thought that was really awesome for me.
That's funny.
It really is a unique venue, and I think that's one of the things that it has a leg up on everywhere else. I haven't been to a tournament venue that was at all like that.
Yeah,
so it was super cool.
It's especially bad for us because we live in California,
yeah,
where there's basically none of that kind of really old school kind of architecture and things like that, right? Even when I visit East Coast, I'm always like, look at these buildings.
I know, yeah.
And they're not even that old,
right?
They're barely 200 years old, right?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, most of the things that are in Vienna were built in the 1800s. Before that, a lot of things were knocked down and so forth.
Of course.
A lot of the city actually was rebuilt after World War II, of course. So it's not all old buildings, but there's a lot of old stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of old stuff, and it's really gorgeous architecture. I walked around the city on Monday, as we were discussing earlier. I had all of Monday to walk around the city, and I saw some museums, and I saw some old palaces, and I saw this area. It's in front of the city hall, which is this gorgeous building, where they have this whole setup of a free film festival, free music festival.
Whoa.
You can just go there. Anybody can hang out. Beers are $3. Everything is super cheap. It was this big international food festival at the same time. So there was like, I had Mexican food in Vienna, which is actually all right. It wasn't the best, but it was like better than I expected.
Right.
And everything else was there. Vietnamese, Austrian, I guess.
I mean, you actually said
whatever else
on social media a couple places that the food wasn't great.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, the stuff that I had wasn't that great. I suspect that part of that was because on Sunday, Vienna shuts down a little early. So by the time we wanted to go get food, it was basically like we had to go to the grocery store and get grocery store food. So our opportunities were not many.
They were far and few between.
They kind of were.
Okay.
The beer is really good. I'd never had some of the beer that they have there.
Nice.
Anyway, I really enjoyed the city.
That's cool.
Fantastic place, and I highly recommend it. And really cool international crowd. Really cool international set of players.
Okay.
All right.
I saw you also got to do like top 8 commentary for Dragon Ball with Katana Prime, right? Mm-hmm. That was awesome. Okay.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Good stuff.
Really good fun of commentary.
But of course, this event is mainly for NRS games.
Oh, but by the way, before we get into the results, I also wanted to say on Friday night when I first got there, I had probably like 6 or 7 beers, which at this stage of my life is way too many. And I had to wake up at 8 in the morning the next morning. So that commentary stint that I had with KP at the beginning of Saturday day, probably my worst in, I don't even know, a long time, years probably. I was just falling over my words, forgetting things, constant headache. Oh yeah. Man. I had the beers, if you know what I'm talking about. It was a tough morning. But yeah, then I took a nap and I felt better.
That's funny. All right. Well, in Injustice 2, 7th place was Nasser Shark Teeth with Supergirl and Catwoman in 2 tournaments in a row now. Nasser Tekken Master in 7th place with Atrocitus, Atom, and Green Arrow. Didn't he also get 7th place at Combo Breaker as well?
CEO?
Or was it 5th place?
Wait, who are you talking about?
The Tekken Master. He got 7th at CEO.
Yeah.
But did he get 7th at Combo Breaker as well?
Ooh, I think he might have gotten 9th, but I don't recall.
Okay. Fifth place was Vienality Happy Pow with The Flash, as well as Panda Global's Katana Prime with Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn. Top 8 was done by Ketchup and Mustard, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Fourth place, Vienality Irish Mantis with, not Mantis, Atrocitus. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's Black Manta.
Yeah, but he's been Irish Mantis for
I know. Third place, BC Honeybee with Starfire and The Flash. Second place, PG Hayate with Robin. And first place, BC Biohazard with Cheetah, Starfire, and Bane, and largely Cheetah, if I'm not mistaken.
Cheetah was only in the grand finals.
Oh, it was only in the grand
just
finals.
against Robin, just against Hayate's Robin in the grand finals.
Okay.
Mostly Bane, a little bit of Starfire, and then one set of Cheetah.
But I mean, has Biohazard ever been seen to play Cheetah before?
It's his first time playing Cheetah in public, and he won a major with it. This, by the way, this is on the Injustice Pro Series, so it's a major.
Right, yeah.
Which is why you have people from all over the world who were there. He played fantastically, and it was really fun to watch. His Cheetah is less unsafe than many. Like she's one of these characters designs that has really unsafe options.
Yeah.
So when you're just like looking her over, you might be tempted to think too unsafe, can't do it. But then you just think to yourself, why don't I not do the unsafe stuff constantly? And okay, then it works.
Because the only other person that I remember played Cheetah in tournaments was Cien.
He did. Yeah.
Right.
He got top 13th.
Yeah,
in fact, last year, I think he got 9th at Vienality.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
9th or 13th.
Yeah.
Good stuff to Biohazard. That was really sick. The countries represented here are top 3 all Canada.
Oh, dang, you're
top
right.
3 are all
okay,
Canada.
Yeah.
And then you got Ireland, France, USA, Saudi Arabia, and Bahrain. So, again, really international top 8. Super cool to see. And then if you go down one further, 9th place, UK, Foxy Grandpa, Yemeni, Israel, Dizzy, UK, Dubasic, I heard is Russian, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
You know, so it was really cool.
Good job.
Super cool.
Nice multinational tournament.
For sure.
That's cool. Okay. MKXL was played there as well. 7th place was Fake Asian with Grandmaster Sub-Zero, Noxious Reptile, as well as LTFGC Norvis with Royal Storm Katana. 5th place, Vienality Happy Pow, once again, with Wrestler Jax, Ancestral Kung Jin, and Nimble Reptile. And Panda Global Katana Prime with Assassin and Royal Storm Katana. MKXL is still a pretty heavy counter-picking game, or?
I wouldn't say that, really.
No? Okay.
I mean, it certainly exists, but maybe not as much as Injustice.
Okay. 4th place is PXP, Problem X, of course, sponsored. A Foxy Grandpa with Tempest and Buzzsaw Kung Lao, as well as Piercing Melina. 3rd place, Vienality Storm with, Storm. Yeah, Shirai Ryu, Takeda, you're right. Yeah. 2nd place, BC Biohazard, once again, so 1st and 2nd place then, with Commando Cutthroat Kano, as well as Ruthless Ferrator. And 1st place, Yuzu Riza with Crystalline and Aftershock Tremor.
Riza's won MKXL twice in a row there at Vienality. Storm is the organizer.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Go back up. Storm, along with Hotchka and a couple other guys, are the people who run it. So that's really cool for him to do that well.
That's hard to do well at your own events.
Oh, for sure. It's very
really
difficult.
Hard.
Katana Prime made
I'm
winner's
really
side
surprised
top
that
8.
Jabeli won that wrestling match, too. I mean, running the tournament and wrestling at the same time.
Boy.
He pulled that one off.
How did he do it?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Katana Prime made winner's side top 8 in both MKXL and Injustice. And he was like just a hair's breadth away from taking it over. I think it was Biohazard who he played in the top 8 in Injustice. So he almost made winners finals at an IPS premiere event.
Nice, good job, Katana Prime.
Who I have told many times in the past to stop playing and just commentate. I've definitely said that explicitly.
For
sure. I've told him many times.
Come on,
many times.
That's messed up.
I mean, he's a good player, but he should concentrate on it because I think he's really good at commentating.
I mean, he's my favorite commentator right now.
Reasonably so.
Personally, I think he's the best commentator out there right now. But like, come on, we both used to be players. We know how hard it is to let that go.
I do know.
Come on, you can't just be like, stop playing. Come on.
That's my advice. But no, he's still doing well. So.
Okay.
All right.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, 7th place was Boki, and I'll never know how to pronounce that. Kakin. Okay. WRNXKAQN. I'm not going to name the teams. It's just the teams
Yeah.
are too dang long. 5th place, Dex Pyro and NGG Ify. 4th place, Yuzu Riza. 3rd place, PXP, a Foxy Grandpa. Is he going to keep playing Dragon Ball?
In
you
fact,
know?
he is going to dump Injustice and
Right,
only play Dragon Ball.
So I know he was dumping Injustice, and that's why I was asking, is he's going to stick with Dragon Ball?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And 2nd place, BG White Black. And 1st place was DO Xerox.
That dude was ridiculous. He did not lose a game in top 8.
Okay.
And if you scroll down a little bit, we'll talk about him a little bit more.
Okay,
And
so Cell, SSGSS Vegeta,
Yeah,
and
Blue
Gotenks,
Vegeta, Gotenks,
Blue
yeah.
Vegeta. So very unusual team
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Very unusual team.
Well, Cell Gotenks, but yeah, Blue Vegeta.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cell. I don't know why I was thinking of Goku when I was reading Cell. My brain. Okay, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, 7th place Diz Flash with Cammy. 7th place Palm Bear with M. Bison. 5th place VDV Maeve with Chun-Li. 5th place VDV Jinfu Laura. Laura's have all but disappeared in US, but still played heavily in Europe and in South America. 4th place LOK Nivik with Dulcim. 3rd, AUPIF Lordrak with M. Bison. 2nd place, BG White Black with Akuma. And once again, 1st place, Dio Xerox with Balrog and Nash.
So it was the same grand finals for both
Dang.
Dragon Ball and Street Fighter.
That's
same
crazy.
players. Xerox got sent to loser's side in winner's side of top 8. And then he didn't lose any more games throughout all of his run to win this tournament. And then he didn't lose any more games after that to win all of Dragon Ball Fighters. So he went 20-0 on stream
After losing
after
once.
losing once.
Okay, so he looked pretty good.
He was doing good.
He looked pretty good.
He
looked
definitely
pretty
ran
good.
the show in both Street Fighter
But
and
Xerox
Dragon Ball.
is not a player who travels that much, though.
No, he's a German player. I hadn't heard of him before. Super good player. It would really be nice to see him travel more often if that's viable for him.
Balrog
but
and
I don't know.
Nash. That's really
Nash was like a panic pick when he got sent to loser's
right,
side.
right. But even still, Balrog. You know,
It
like
was almost all Balrog.
yeah, a character who also hasn't had much success
You're right.
as of recent. So
Yeah, it was cool.
okay, Tekken 7. I'll just do the top 4 here. Rich with Dragunov and King. Isubimu with Lily and Asuka. 2nd place Nasser Tekken Master with Geese. And 1st place, LOK Nivik with Paul.
Yeah, Nivik basically showed up there to play mostly Injustice, but he still plays Tekken a lot, and he still plays and Street Fighter a lot. His Dawson was legit, so yeah, he won Tekken. Good
Did
work.
you get to commentate Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle?
I sure did.
That's awesome. Okay. 4th place was DMAC with U and S. 3rd place was Sif the Abyss with U and Jin. 2nd place, Black Lotus with Aurier S, Yang, and Aegis. And 1st place was VDV Owner with Kanji and Waldstein.
Yeah, he blew everybody up. He was definitely the best player there.
Okay.
He actually had some cool Kanji plus Wald stuff that I hadn't seen before.
I played a Kanji Waldstein team that just
Really?
destroyed me.
I feel like Kanji's kind of a butt, but he was looking good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, I don't know any of the characters yet. So I finally went online and played.
Okay.
And I don't know what any of the characters were
fair
doing,
enough.
so I kept getting hit by the command grab, and people were like, you could duck it. You could
Oh,
duck
the
it.
jump command
yeah,
grab,
and I
yeah.
was like, oh, okay. I was trying to anti-air it, and I would go behind him and stuff.
He was doing this cool thing with Kanji, which makes total sense,
Uh-huh.
where you call assist Wald and then do air command grab. I don't know the name of it, and then switch to Wald and then do a jump in with Wald, so that you want to block the jump in, but because you're blocking standing up, Kanji grabs
Right,
you.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like a kind of funky,
Yeah,
semi-unblockable.
which one do I block first? You
Yeah,
know,
I guess you could
okay.
just Dragon Punch, but
Right.
yeah, it was a cool setup.
Okay. I just want to say, having played this a little bit more online now, I think characters who standing C don't make them jump in the air are BS.
Oh yeah, right.
Like Jin
and stuff. Yeah.
Dude, I got hit by Jins and I was just like, how is this an over? Like, how does this even look like a standing C at all? I was
Just
so
a read,
angry.
dude,
I was
yeah.
angry about that so much.
VDV is local Vienna players, so shout outs to Owner. He did really well. He was, I think, the only Austrian player who won a tournament.
Okay.
DMAC, though, is actually from Florida
I
and is
honestly-
working out there in Italy, so that's cool.
When you started, I honestly thought you were about to do some vocal exercises when you said VDV.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah, anyways. All right, Guilty Gear, top 4. 4th place
Gear as
was
well. Okay, my bad.
Daenerys with Raven. 3rd place was GF Anby with Soul Bad Guy. 2nd place, VDV Owner with Potemkin. And 1st place, VDV King Rasta with Faust.
Anby is the guy who makes Gunframe.
Oh, yeah? He's the one who does that? Oh, nice. Okay, good stuff.
Yeah, really
good
cool
stuff.
meeting him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, actually, I think I think I've known that, but I obviously just one of those factoids that has left my head. So, Skullgirls second encore, fourth place was Sanji with Big Band Peacock Beowulf, third place Big Toonie with Squiggly Big Band, second place Big Band Pro 69 with Beowulf and Big Band, and first place Nephros with Valentine and Squiggly.
All right.
MVCI was also played there. Fourth place was Joelmo maybe with Time Chun-Li Hager. AMAR Rex with Space Nemesis Firebrand. Second place was Ravioli with Power Sigma Monster Hunter. And first place, Vlafris. Oh!
Yeah, that's cool, right?
Sick. Soul
Yeah, it was
Time,
really nice meeting him there.
Morgan, and Strider Hero. I've met him at EVO before. I've talked to him on Twitter a whole bunch of times. He and I were big Felicia fans during the Marvel 3 days, and I always remembered that at that time too. He was like still very much learning like Marvel and like getting stronger and stronger. So that's awesome to see him win a tournament like that. Good job to Vlafris, dude. Good job.
Alrighty, yeah, again, really good tournament. Highly recommend it. Hopefully they have it again next year. It'd be awesome to see more players travel to it, and especially for, unfortunately, as we're about to talk about, there was another tournament in Europe that very same weekend, so there was a little bit of a split.
You're talking about Sonic Boom, right?
I am talking about Sonic Boom.
All right, I can do the results for that. Okay.
So Sonic Boom took place in Madrid, Spain. I didn't get to watch any of it on account of I was in Austria, but some of the results are cool. I want to go back and watch. So 7th place in Street Fighter V, Fnatic Akainu with Guile, and Liquid John Takeuchi with Rashid. 5th were...
Akainu just did well at CEO, didn't he? Or yeah, I think he was at CEO.
Yeah?
I think...
I mean, he wasn't top 8.
Yeah, he wasn't top 8, but I remember he did well there. So
he's a good player. So.
Yeah, continue. Anyway, sorry.
5th place, Nasser Angry Bird, Akuma, and Red Bull Luffy with Mika. 4th was CEO Goichi with Hinata Chun-Li. 3rd, Fnatic Shax with Laura and Cammy. 2nd place, Kobakog with Cammy. And then winner was Excel Hurricane with a little bit Cammy, but mostly Abigail.
Oh, it was mostly Abigail. Okay. Because I saw.
What I've heard.
I
didn't watch
from
it.
From what people are saying, they were just like Cammy.
Well,
Cammy.
he did use Cammy.
So,
but
I
mean,
that's a lot that Cammy's in the top 3.
Yes, the top 3 all at least use Cammy once.
At some point in time.
Yeah. And then 9th place, Momi with Cammy, Vega Patch Fang, Salty Kid Mika, and Problem X, Abigail Bison.
Yeah, that guy's been traveling a lot, dude.
Oh, sure.
That guy must be tired at this point in time.
Very cool. Dragon Ball FighterZ also there. 7th places were Vortex Demos with Goku Black Cell, Android 16. That's the last team I'm going to say. 7th also Vortex Alex. 5th were Gamba and Redevil. 4th, Astar Hell. 3rd, SM Thunder. 2nd place, Enma Shanks. And winner, CO Goichi. Tekken 7. 7th place is Zell and Daraya Emerson. 5th were Daraya Squishy Banana and Daraya Tibetano. 4th was Schrodinger. 3rd, OL Soko Hard. 2nd, NEP Kuiper. And winner, UIU Fergus. Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. 7th, SM Thunder. 7th, Mad FGC Nur. 5th, Poyo and Azruel Boo Boy. Tough one to sound out. 4th, Uriel Legion. 3rd, Mad Frank Bottle. 2nd, UP Digos 25. And 1st place, Niffy 7. King of Fighters 14 was won by INC Akito. As I said, I didn't watch any of that, but I heard really good things about the Street Fighter in particular. So I think that'd be cool to go back and see, because there were definitely some strong players there. It was a ranking event, of course. Abigail Cup also occurred.
Yes.
That was over in Indonesia. Jakarta, to be precise.
You have the results for that as well?
UIU hasn't been around all that long, but as you can see, they've really done an awesome job, I think, in getting players and really supporting them, too. They do a really good job with this.
Yeah, all the people that I've talked to about UIU and stuff like that, they seem to be pretty happy, the players and everything like that. And I've met some of the people in charge of UIU as well. So.
They're very nice. They do a really good job. Street Fighter V Arcade Edition over at Abigail Cup. 7th places were Human Bomb Chun and AB Punko with Abigail Colleen. 5th were Talon Genesis with Bison and AB Chuan with Guile. 4th, Razor Sien with Ibuki. 3rd, AB Kichipamu somehow with Zangief. 2nd place, Doyu TV Xiaohai. Kami Kamba Doyu. 1st place winner, Gachkun Rashid. Man, this was super stacked. Look at 9th.
Two tournaments in a row. Xiaohai getting 2nd place with Cammy.
Ah, that's a good point. Dang, yeah, he's on a roll.
Okay.
9th included Haitani, Gamerbeat, Gunfight, who almost made top 8. That's right, barely lost to Human Bomb. 9th, Storm Kubo. 13th, Pugera, Hot Dog 29, Sako, Oil King. I mean, super
Dang,
stacked.
Sako just got 4th place at CEO too. Yeah. That's a crazy.
Yeah, Gunfight eliminated Sako. That's true.
Dang, that's crazy. Oh, John Ding was there.
John
too.
Ding is a good Street Fighter player.
Uh-huh.
Fubar Duck, 17th for Fudo, 17th place. Mago, Marn,
Jeez.
Reiketsu. Dang, that's real stacked.
Yeah, I
over
know.
there,
That's
17th.
ridiculous. Okay. Dude,
Like-
Gunfight also, apparently he had this tweet where he was like, oh, if you guys didn't know, I'm also a 3D animator, blah, 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 blah. And like had this like preview of like some anime that he's working on. It was it was like craziest looking thing. I was just
had
like,
no idea.
whoa, that's kind of cool. So
That's pretty
there
cool.
you go, yeah.
Anyway, is this a Tekken World Tour Challenger as well
Challenger,
as
yeah.
CPT ranking? Because the reason I asked is because Tekken is pretty stacked. First son Rongchu with Panda Katarina. 7th, first son Lohai with Shaheen. 5th were AR Book with Jin and Yamasa Yu with Fang. 4th, Yamasa Take with Kazumi and Fang. 3rd, Yamasa Nobi with Steve Dragunov. 2nd place, Kuaz Games?
That's
What are we doing there?
who has games. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know if there's more.
Noroma with Jack 7, Devil Jin, Fang, Shaheen, Dragunov. 1st place, Rocks Knee with Paul, Devil Jin, Steve, and Brian.
Nia's.
Chanel says got 9th place.
Nia's basically on a roll right now.
Yo, John Ding got 13th place.
Dang, he placed just as high there as he did in Street Fighter, huh?
Wow,
Oh no,
did he?
Street Fighter was 17th.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So almost.
Wow, he just won
One
CEO.
spot off.
That's
Yeah, I
wild,
know.
man. Dragon Ball Fighters. 7th places were AG Direct with Vegito, Goku, Vegeta. That's cool. The reason I mentioned it because I haven't seen a Vegito on like top level play yet.
Oh,
so
that's right.
I'll go check that
Yeah.
out. 7th place also Ubebe. 5th were AG Kontoru and AG Ankuru Please. 4th was Alden Jacob. 3rd, Rise Marn. 2nd, Tinkle. And winner, SEO with Cell, Kid Buu, Android 16.
I think that's the hardest thing about this, naming the teams in this game, is because you can't just say Goku, you can't just say Vegeta, you can't just say Android.
Everything's long. Yeah. I guess you could say like Cell, Kid, 16. No, you would say
Because
Teen
there's
for Gohan. I
There's
guess.
two Boos, you know.
Yeah,
it's just
you could say Kid. You could say 18 Cell Kid.
right. 21,
You could say
16.
Adult Teen Vegeta.
I mean, I like Grohan.
Grohan,
where
yeah.
it works as well. But
It's not easy. Anyway, that's it for results. That went
No,
on for way too long.
Dude, I have more results.
You got more
here.
results?
Yeah.
What happened?
There was a Nakano Street Battle 3 that took place recently. This was in Japan while CEO was going on. And
Okay.
that one, I guess it's a single elimination tournament by the way it looks
Yeah.
here. So tied for 5th was Devaball with Vega, Inochiu with M. Bison, Fuji with Ryu, and Yosan with Jury. 4th place was SZY, Anman with Urien. 3rd place PSK with Kami. 2nd place Iori with Ken. 1st place Nishikin with Blanca
Hey, so he'll be sponsored to attend the Esports Festival Hong Kong 2018.
by Atlas Bear.
Very cool.
Dude, Atlas Bear has got a crazy group of people. Now they have a Blanca player. And Blanca, I really do think is kind of underrated.
Oh, for sure he's underrated.
And Dragon Ball Fighters was also played and was won by a player by the name of Ikura with Kid Buu, Cell, and SS Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Over just regular Vegeta, yes. And then Capcom Pro Tour NA. Did we do this one already?
I don't know.
Ranking event 2, I think.
I'm about running out of time here.
Yeah, we did because we talked about
Did we talk about Brent getting 3rd? I don't think so.
Oh, maybe we didn't then. 7th place was Tempo Alex Myers with Cammy. 7th place was Chris CCH. 5th place Commander Jesse with Dalsum, as well as CYG BST Chris T with Ken. 4th place Sonic Box JB with Rashid. 3rd place Brent is Cool with Ken. 2nd place GGEA Toy with M. Bison.
Sick.
And 1st place Nephew with Colleen. So he's getting himself a big whopping
Very
chunk
nice.
of points.
That's 150, I think.
Yeah, it's a good amount of points right there.
All right.
And then
oh my
Red Bull,
God.
New York City, and Nashville qualifier results. Let's see here. The Red Bull New York City event. I'm just going to go top. Well, there's a lot of people here.
Who won it?
Won it was Echo Fox Punk. 2nd was IDOM. 3rd was Master Mike. Tekken, 1st was Fighting GM. 2nd was TCOL Victim of Ritual, and TCOL Mr. Whoopee in 3rd.
All right.
And Guilty Gear, 1st place was Lost Soul. 2nd place was JDLWR, and 3rd place was TSB Shine. In Nashville, first place for Street Fighter was Hazard's Rob TV.
Nice.
NB80C Dual Kevin in second, and DRD Magnegro in third place.
All right.
And then in Tekken, ITS Lil Majin in first place. Good job, Lil Majin. Second place, Velocity Spirojin. Third place, MNT Trungi. And in Guilty Gear, first place was Bafojig. Second place was Kim John Phil. And third place was ITS Shinblade.
Alrighty.
I can go over rage results, or do you want to just skip it?
I absolutely want to skip it.
Okay, no more rage results.
Absolutely. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we have already been an hour and a half. So
yeah, I know.
Let's speed through stuff here.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Be right back, guys.